So for my song I'm going to be singing an excerpt from You're Welcome from Moana. So what can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy who threw thumbs and pulled up the sky when you were waddling yay high this sky. When the nights got cold, who stole your fire from the garden down below? You're looking at 'em, yo. Oh, also I lassoed the sun. You're welcome to stretch the days and bring you fun. Also I harnessed the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. No need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. Ha, I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, kid, honestly I can go on and on. I can explain every natural phenomenon. The tide, the grass, the ground. Ah, that was Maui just messing around. I killed an eel, I buried its guts, sprouted a tree, now you got coconuts. What's the lesson? What is the takeaway? Don't mess with Maui when he's on a breakaway. And the tapestry here on my skin is the map reason victories a win. Well, could we have been? Now you'll be happy. Look at him, Maui, a tippity tapping a ha, 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 ha. Hey! Well, anyway, let me say you're welcome for the wonderful world you know. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go. Hey, it's your day to say you're welcome, 'cause I'm gonna need that boat and sailing away, you're welcome, 'cause now we can do everything but float. You're welcome, you're welcome, and thank you. So this is my joke. It goes like this. So there was a major general. Everyone could see that he was pretty sharp, but as they were checking the records, they realized that there was an accidental error, and they could clearly see that he was A minor. This made him feel pretty blue. The guy then says to himself, while being sent home, "This is what I get for trying to be sharp." To which they respond, "Gee, I bet you thought you were sharp for leading us on." An instrument that's kind of unorthodox and you don't see a lot in normal bands or concerts or anything like that I would like to learn would either be the accordion or the bagpipes. They kind of just have their own unique sound to them that I kind of really like, although I know some people it sets fire to their ears, but I think it would be really interesting to learn either one of them, and I think either one of them would sound really cool to play. So as for teaching opportunities that I've taken part of, throughout my high school career, I've tried to just be as involved as I possibly can in the band program, and that includes being section leader of the saxophone section for 3 years now. And in that process, it gave me a little bit of an inkling of kind of what it's like to kind of lead a band or lead a group or section and kind of give advice, kind of help just like shape how everything's sounding, everything like that. And from that little taste, I wanted a little bit more. So I started teaching some of my closer friends who wanted to learn instruments. I started teaching them saxophone, and that was really fun. It was fun seeing them go from almost being afraid of the instrument to being able to play pieces of music just all on their own and being able to just kind of learn pieces without me having to interfere or anything like that. So that was always a rewarding experience. So I hope you don't mind. I'm reading from a note for this one. It's a lot. I've put a lot of thought into it. So what would I do if there was a zombie apocalypse? If there was a zombie apocalypse, I would first try to find the people that I trust the most. I would want to stay away from stores and try to gather supplies because that's where everyone thinks of going. And there would be fights and riots and everything like that breaking up. So what I would want to do is go to the nearest library and grab the books that I think would have essential knowledge in them. Some of these would include like survival skills, foraging guides, farming books, basic medical and first aid books, and a book on different types of governments and what makes them fail. And I would also grab the World Dictionary collection. It has definitions of words we might not understand in the books that we grabbed. It could be used to teach the children that we might have to have in the future. And as well, it can also be used as a weapon. We would then go to the garden supply store and try to find partially grown fruit trees and vegetable plants for sustainable food that we'll be able to produce quickly, other than just going from seeds. While we're there, we can try to take gardening supplies such as like fertilizer, anything else that we would need, as well as trying to get like pieces of wood, nails, and other like construction materials, I guess. Because usually garden supply stores, either they have those types of things for trying to build stuff, or like they're connected to a store like Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. So after that, I would take my group and try to ride out the apocalypse in either a school or a hospital, because usually they're well fortified. They run on their own power grid, because especially hospitals, they can't be without power for a long time. And they're more secure and sturdy than most buildings have to be, while also having ample rooms, many places to be, and also a lot of supplies in each of them.